Well, I never thought we'd be here, but here we are. Rockstar actually put out an apology regarding the GTA Trilogy, the definitive edition. And this is what it said. A note from the Rockstar Games team. Hi everyone, we want to provide an update regarding the unexpected technical issues that came to light as part of the launch of the GTA, the Trilogy, the definitive edition. Firstly, we want to sincerely apologize to everyone who has encountered issues playing these games. The Grand Theft Auto series and the games that make up this iconic trio are as special to us as we know they are to fans around the world. The updated versions of these classic games did not launch in a state that meets our own standards of quality or the standards our fans have come to expect. We have ongoing plans to address the technical issues and to improve each game going forward. With each planned update, the games will reach the level of quality that they deserve to be. A new title update is on the way in the coming days for all versions of the GTA Trilogy that will address a number of issues. We'll update everyone as soon as it's live. In the meantime, it pains us to mention that we are hearing reports of members of the development teams being harassed on social media. We would kindly ask our community to please maintain a respectful and civil discourse around this release as we work through these issues. While one of the goals of the definitive issues was to allow players to enjoy these games on modern platforms to years to come, we also understand that some of you would still like to have the previous classic versions available for purchase. And this is actually something that's pretty nice, this paragraph. We'll be adding the classic PC versions of GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas back to the Rockstar store shortly as a bundle. Everyone who has purchased the GTA Trilogy, the definitive edition for PC from the Rockstar store all the way through next year will receive these classic versions in their Rockstar Games library at no additional cost. We'll update everyone as soon as these are back in the store. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for their patience and understanding while we work through these updates to ensure these games meets everyone's justifiably high standards. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. So this was their apology, and there's a lot, I think, to break down. I think first and foremost, this part, wherever they talk about people like harassing the developers, look, at the end of the day, even though the developers, you could argue maybe didn't do a good job, it's definitely not the right move to blame them. I mean, at the end of the day, Rockstar did hire them. Rockstar didn't give them enough time. Rockstar and Take-Two forced them to release this for holiday this year. So I don't think it's that much on those developers. So definitely make sure you're not harassing anyone. Also, the fact that they're actually bringing the classic games back, that's something that is huge. Even if you don't plan on playing those classic games, the fact that they remove them, that's just something that shouldn't have been done. Hopefully, maybe these come back to console as well, because of course they do just say this was for the PC. So hopefully this does somehow come back on console. And hopefully the new updates that they have coming, you know, of course that is good to see. I mean, it's to be expected, but it is good that they're at least telling us they're going to be updating the game to making them hopefully run better. The problem that I sort of have with this whole apology is that it doesn't seem too sincere, because let's take a look at some of the things they said. They say unexpected technical issues. The only way they were unexpected is if there was absolutely no quality testing on these titles. You guys have all seen the problems. Literally on day one, people played the game for an hour and found issues. So there's no way those were unexpected if they did any sort of quality testing. That's on Rockstar. They also state here that the updated versions did not launch in a state that meets their own standards. Yet they didn't do the port themselves. They outsourced it to a mobile dev team, like a mobile game dev team, and they sold it for $60. So I mean, that again, that's on Rockstar. And actually, I forgot to mention, going back to the whole unexpected issues and not meeting the standards of their quality, they took the game down on PC literally 3 hours after it launched because they had songs and stuff in the game files that they didn't even own the licensing to. That's another thing. You would expect the company making the game and publishing the game to have a sort of, a grasp on what they're releasing, but they literally had no idea what they were releasing. Again, that's on Rockstar. So while this is at least they're coming out and saying something, and they do plan on updating the game, I don't think we should let Rockstar off the hook, because this is what gaming is nowadays. Release a broken game, charge $60 plus sometimes even more for it, and then just say, hey guys, we're sorry, but we still took your money. We still released a broken game. We still don't care. We're still gonna keep taking your money. Like that's all it is. And it's so stupid. I hate it. I hate the way gaming's become. Maybe I'm just old man yelling at cloud here, but it just sucks to see this from Rockstar. You know, the one company we all thought they wouldn't ever do it. We all saw what happened with Cyberpunk last year, and we're like, dude, Rockstar, no way Rockstar ever does that. Ever does anything remotely close to that. And yet here we are doing the same sort of stuff. Like I mentioned, I guess the one big hope is that they learned to not mess with the community, to not just, think the community will accept anything, and we get GTA 6 in a perfect state. That is the one hope. But this is the apology. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think this maybe clears Rockstar of any wrongdoings with this trilogy, or are you still sort of skeptical? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.